Ah, look at that. It's like a little... Can anyone explain that to me? But anyway, yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video. It has definitely been a minute. As you can probably see and notice, got anti-seize on my hand. That's never coming off. But what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the videos. Basically, this is going to mark season 2. This is like the best thing that I can probably call this, season 2, because I have not posted a YouTube video in a while. Now, I'm just get right to it. The reason for that is basically I got injured, hurt my hand, and I live in a state that has winter months. And with building a car, especially when you're working outside, dude, it's the worst. It's rough. But during the downtime, I started thinking, like, I started seeing like a whole lot of drag and drives and sick weeks and stuff like that. And it got me thinking, I'm like, yo, I so want to do that, but I can't do that with the LS Blazer. So, let me show you guys what's going on with the Blazer right now. And then I'm going to show you guys the new vehicle that I'm inside right now. That is basically going to be my new drag and drive vehicle. So here we are, the engine bay to the LS Blazer. I've basically been doing a lot of cleanup and stuff like that, removing a couple of things. Like you can kind of see, relocated the coil packs down below. Got a new alternator, painted that. And, you know, I was basically like trying to relocate the turbo. And that's about it. That is about it. So moving on to the interior. Gotta have your Wow lunch bags right there. Special shout out to those guys, even though they're not sponsoring me. All the gauges and everything is still the same. You know, gotta be accurate, so you gotta do autometer. This was like a regular $50 something oxygen wideband, whatever. I was going to redo that, and I went and got me an Innovate, as you guys can probably see that, you know, over there. And nothing has really changed with the inside of the LS Blazer, except that, you know, the wheels and everything are still the same. So that's so it's kind of weird. So now I'm doing a video inside the Blazer. I'm going to spin the camera around and show you guys what's going to be basically the new drag truck. And oh, look, right there, I got a surprise. That's going to be a more detailed video later on. I'm going to show you guys what I got back there. At this angle, it kind of looks like an outhouse because it's not showing you the rest of the building. So special shout out to everyone who still continued to buy t-shirts and stuff like that, even though I wasn't basically making videos and I wasn't making content on the channel about the build with the Blazer and everything like that. You know, special shout outs. I'm going to get into that later. I just want to say thank you guys in advance. But that helped me basically buy that building back there, and that building was basically helping me build the Blazer, staying warm and stuff like that, and allow me to work on customers' cars. That's right, I got customers. It's crazy. So of course, I'm always a scatterbrain. I'm going to show you guys now the new drag truck, because like I was previously saying, that with this build here, it's more set for like get 'em, like kill. And I've done a couple races with it and stuff like that, and dude, like it will not be reliable to be on the road for like a drag and drive and stuff like that. Like there's no AC. I did get a bigger aluminum radiator. I didn't install it and stuff like that, and I was going to make a shroud and things like that. But The Power Glide trans in this truck, you know, it's awesome. It's cool and everything with the 1-2 gear shifts, and get like a good tune up for cruising. I kind of had one for it, but like, dude, like I tried to simulate what a drag and drive would be in this truck. You know, I tried to do like 20 miles, then I upped it up to like 50 miles, and then I did, you know, from here to New York. And dude, like, this truck isn't it. It's a drag truck. Now, and me like testing this vehicle to do a drag and drive, I met up with someone who was just like, dude, you know, that's a cool Blazer and everything like that. I've been looking for one and stuff. And I was like, yeah, dude, you know, they really are cool and everything like that. Like, even myself, like, I always wanted one. But guys, you got to remember, like, this used to be a plow truck. And I was like, yeah, you know, I can weld and stuff like that and do fiberglass or whatever. But like, I'm gonna let you know, you can, but you 80% can't make something that used to haul salt and plow roads into a drag vehicle. Like the subframe connectors where it connects to the body and stuff like that. All that is like, you guys get the point. Like, it's like basically rotted out. And like, yes, I can fix it and repair it, but it's like, I'm gonna need a lot of flooring, a lot of sheet metal, blah, 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 all that good stuff that goes into it. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to make excuses, but that it's going a little further. It's like, I don't want to make the truck a restoration, even though I gotta fix the truck to do what I gotta do with it, even though it's supposed to be a drag truck. It's like to the point where I'm basically actually putting down probably minimum 500 to the tire. The body is not liking it, and I actually shifted the body back there, and it came off the mount. Like, it ripped right out of the floor. I kind of closed that up and stuff like that. I put everything back. I can't really show you that right now, even though that's just more excuses. Like, dude hasn't made a video and he's coming back with excuses. But that's the reason why. It was a combination of me needing a more reliable, not rotted out, so to speak, racing vehicle. Oh my God, and air conditioning. I needed freaking air conditioning. It was brutal. The door just closed. Wind blew. So, yeah, like dragon drives and not having air conditioning, like, dude, it's not even summer yet. And like, I was roasting. So, what was I getting ready to say? So basically, the combination of that, the faults with the vehicle, and me meeting up with someone who was like very, very envious of attaining a two-door Blazer. And, you know, we got to chatting and talking and stuff like that. And he was at the point where he's like, dude, I'll buy it from you. And I was like, what? Like, dude, you know, it's not like I got like thousands of dollars into it, but it's kind of like, hey, I got, you know, a little bit of money tied up into it and stuff like that. And, you know, we got to talking, you know, the hood pops open and stuff like that. He's like, dude, I'm not worried about that. And he's like, you know, take your time. If you want to take your engine and trans out and stuff like that, take all your little goodies out, your shifter or whatnot. He's like, I will still buy the truck. And I'm like, dude, that's kind of great. So next thing you know, he's like, hey, look, let me know. Basically, here's my number. He even reached out to me. It's cool when someone gives you their number or gives you their card, and now you actually have communication, versus someone who like gives you the card and number and they're gone. They're ghosted. But this guy seems very, very legit. So yeah, that's going to be the story of the Blazer. It was fun. I didn't do many videos of me racing it, which is kind of dumb because, you know, that's what I should be doing with YouTube and stuff like that. I was more so embarrassed because I had like a lot of leaks, a lot of breakdowns and stuff like that, overheating. I could never really scale the 60-pound, 50-pound injectors or something like that I have in it, because there was, or like flex fuel, lower the impedance, blah, 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 blah. But yes, the Blazer is going to be gone. I'm going to take out my engine and trans. I'm not going to transfer it to the new vehicle. I'm just going to basically put it up in storage. And now I'm gonna stop running my mouth and show you guys the new drag and drive vehicle. And even that vehicle has a story behind it, which is really, really cool. And I'm probably gonna run my mouth about that and explain a couple things to you guys. And hopefully you guys see my vision. What the hell? Kris, brother, what did you do? What the hell did you do? Oh my gosh. What did you do? No. This is crazy. No, this guy didn't. No, this guy didn't. He bought a freaking Yukon Denali XL. Yes. 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 So, crazy story. Okay. Definite crazy story behind this. Okay, the two stories come together. Okay, I was just telling you guys about the LS Blazer, right? And how I had like leaks and breakdowns and stuff like that. So I go to I'm traveling to the U-Pullet, you know, the pick aparts, whatever you want to call them and stuff like that. And you know, I'm searching trucks because, you know, most of the times they got like what I want. You know, they got LS engines, cathedral port heads or something like that. I was basically like looking for another set of heads. You know, like junkyards will have like all you can carry, you know, like 50% off type of things or whatever you can haul barehanded, whatever. That's the day that I went. Now, I basically went there to get like, you know, just a new intake so I can like shave it, mold it, make it look clean and stuff like that. And I was going to get a set of heads just to have because I wanted to keep the LS Blazer still drivable and not have it like down for probably like a month while I sent heads off to get them, you know, CNC'd and reseated, valves reseated and stuff like that. So that was a reason for me to go to the pick and pull to get a new set of heads. So I'm walking around and I see this freaking Yukon. And I'm like, dude, that's a fairly new model. It's probably got like a Gen 4 in it. You know, the heads probably aren't what I need. I was like, hey, look, let me go look. Maybe I can probably, I don't know, take some quick parts off of it, probably like a computer or something like that and sell. I can, you know, get an alternator, you know, little crazy stuff like that. So as I'm walking over to this Yukon, okay, I see that it says, you know, all the markings and everything that's like on the window and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, you know, clean title, you know, 6.2 all-wheel drive. And it was just so weird. I got a bug on my screen. What else did it say? Yeah, it said the mileage, all-wheel drive. It said 6.2 liter. It said good engine. That was the thing right there. It said good engine, good trans, full interior. And then it had 4/S. I'm just thinking like, are they selling this truck? Dude, like, no friggin' lie. I'm sitting up there like, let me go and ask like what's up before I see what's going on. So I go all the way back to the front desk and everything. Like, basically I kind of like just dropped my tools and like, that was it. Cause like I brought like a tote of tools, which is kind of dumb, but I was still kind of like by the front door. Anyway, I dropped my tools and I'm like, yo, what's up with the gray Yukon by the, you know, almost by the gate? He's like, oh yeah, that's over there, you know. The guy's like, yeah, you know, that's where we sell our cars and stuff at. was like, holy crap. Okay, cool. All right. And I was like, all right, never mind. Because I'm thinking like they probably want like thousands of dollars for this truck. And it's like, I'm not, here from that. I'm just here to get some parts. Then the guy's like, hey, look, we're selling it. We just got it in and stuff like that. We left it by the front door. Like, we still got a clean title for it. Do you want to buy it? And I told him, I'm like, dude, I didn't come with like a pocket full of money to buy a freaking truck. It's like, I just came to take advantage of basically like the half off sale that you got. He was like, dude, man, I want to get this freaking truck out of here. Like, it seems like people don't want it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, well, how much are you asking for the truck? Dude was like, make me an offer. So, I say, the story is getting good. And I'm like running off in my mouth right now. I'm like, so I wanted to be a smart ass. I'm like, dude, I just came here for a set of heads off a truck. And I wanted to take advantage of your 50% off sale. So the dude is like, he's like, I just want to start selling stuff and getting it off the lot or whatever. Things ain't what they used to be. And I'm being polite. Like, I'm just standing there and I'm listening to the dude. And next thing you know, the secretary comes in and she's just like, oh, is he buying the truck? He's like, no, I'm asking him, we're working out a deal and stuff. She's like, oh, Frank, you got to start selling these cars. The dude was like 500. And I'm like, wait, what? What? And like, I just like that, I just like stared at him and I'm like, what? He was like, yeah, give me like 500. You can have the whole truck. I was like, dude, are you serious? I'm like, I started talking myself out the sale. I'm just like, wait a minute. I only came with like $200. No, I didn't get the truck for $200. Okay. I only came with probably like $200. Yeah, they got an ATM. Surprisingly, the ATM at this junkyard has like a 50-cent service charge, which is really cool. So, you can kind of see why I didn't basically bring like a lot of money. And they take debit card. Crazy, right? Junkyard, it takes debit card. Crazy. So the dude is like, give me like $500. It's clean title and everything like that. I got one key for it. And he's like, give me $500, I'll sell you the truck. I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go look it over. Cause I told him, I was like, I only brought like 200. So I go out and everything. I go out and I go look at I go check it out and stuff like that. And I'm all like looking at it and whatever. And I pick up my tools and stuff like that. I see that everything is there. No one has stripped the truck yet. So I'm like, all right, let me spin it over and see if it spins. Motor did not spin. The motor did not spin. Like, I didn't go like either way. Okay. So I tried to go this way, motor wouldn't go. Try to go obviously this way, rotated the other way. The engine didn't go. Basically, now that I all have it torn apart and everything like that, let me show you guys what's going on. This is the driver's side head. Yeah, it dropped 2 exhaust valves. And you can see that they really didn't do good oil changes. The other side, the other head is pretty cool. There may be signs of cracks and everything like that. That's about all. Like, you didn't see that it overheated, because if it overheated, these bowls will basically have caught like a good steam bath. And you can see here that they didn't. This truck was just never maintained. This truck probably got an oil change like once every 5 years. F that. You see what I mean? F that. Like, that's like a good chunk missing out of that head. a good chunk. Oh, like, oh my God, the freaking carnage. And these are definitely rectangular ports, because I know someone's gonna be like, oh dude, are those cathedral ports or something like that? No, this is basically a Gen 4 LS, 6.2 liter, and it does not have, I'm letting you guys know right now, this is the L92. The L92 came with variable valve timing. I still gotta pull, well, I'm gonna do a cam swap and all that other stuff later. I'm gonna do all the good stuff, okay? Main thing is I have air conditioning. Anyway, this is an L92. Basically the L92s did not come with active fuel management. And I'm gonna show you guys that right now. So they only came with, because you can definitely tell by the valley pan. Valley pan is basically smooth. And also by the lifters. Those were the lifters that came out of the truck. You can see that they're not spring loaded, none of them. Okay. Like I said, it only came with variable valve timing. That's about it. But it still basically dropped the valve. It dropped 2 valves over here on this side. So would you guys call that a kiss? This is actually the worst one. I checked the walls and everything. So far, they seem fine. But we shall definitely see. And I still have to disconnect the fuel line. So, you know, I got my fuel. I lost this tool, so I had to get another. I'm going to disconnect the fuel line. That'll allow me to pull the entire intake off, and I can do what I need to finish doing. Back to the sale. So I go back to the front desk and I'm like, dude, the freaking motor's locked up in that truck. I was like, I'm pretty sure the window says good engine, good trans, clean title. So I know we're already talking cheap. Like you're saying $500. Could we, like, you know, knock off a few bucks? I didn't see, that's the key to negotiating. You don't say a price. You got to say money and references, stuff like that. So here's a little side note too. Some people may be looking at trucks, maybe in the pick and pulls. If you see AFM, it does not stand for active fuel management. That is definitely a misconception. Definitely a misconception. It's like an old wives' tale when it comes to like LS pick and pulls and junkyard things and stuff like that. Because I know a lot of people try to avoid some 6.2s and stuff like that because they pretty much know like the motor is going to be beat or shot or the heads are going to be messed up or something like that. It's like as soon as they pop the hood, they see it, they'll go over there, they'll check the tag and stuff like that, they'll see 6.2, and then they'll go over there to the brake booster and then they'll see AFM. It's like, oh, this guy active fuel management. That does not stand for active fuel management. Actually, I don't know, I don't even know what it stands for. Maybe it does, but anyway, the the early L92s, aka like the bastard 6.2s, did not have active fuel management. But anyway, the dude is like, so like now the dude is even more pissed because now he's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, I'm sure. Look, I still got the wrench in this 24 millimeter socket hooked up to it. Like it doesn't spin and stuff like that. He's like, oh, you gotta take the plugs out. I'm like, dude, come on. Just, you know, like shoot me an offer. I'm telling you that basically the motor's locked up in it. He took an extra $100 off. So basically I got this Yukon Denali XL 6.2 liter all-wheel drive 4L80 trans for $400 with a locked up motor and a pickup pull. Crazy, right? Watcha. So that's it. So yeah, I got it back here. I started breaking it down and everything. Like the interior is not that bad. It really isn't. It's cool. Even has like missed the button. Even has the hit unit, the DVD player and stuff like that. Like this is really awesome. It's the interior's very close to my tow truck, my white tow truck Sierra. This is really cool. So in a sense, we got an 07 Yukon 6.2 4L80 trans all-wheel drive for $400 from the pick and pull. Like, crazy. With a clean title. This is crazy. So basically, I loaded up all my tools, threw them in the back of this truck, which is weird because I got the truck for like, he wanted $5. He knocked $100 off the truck, and I basically gave him back the $100 to have it towed. So would you guys count this as me paying $500 or $400? Either way, it's an 07. I'm gonna round up and say that the odometer read 196,000. That's basically about it. Oh wait, I gotta see if it has cooled seats, because with it being a Yukon, basically with it being a GMC, especially a Denali, it should be fully loaded. Dude, that'll be excellent to have cooled seats on a drag and drive. So you guys let me know. This was basically a 2-for-1 video of what's been up with the LS Blazer, what's going to happen with the LS Blazer, and what new project I'm going to be working on next. And this is going to be it. I was trying to think of a name for this truck. I was thinking like Gamma Whale, Hippo, Denali LSX, or LSX Denali. I don't know. You guys down in the comments, let me know what I should name this truck. And it seems like trucks and SUVs is kind of like the new wave now, which is really cool. Because believe it or not, a Suburban, an Escalade, a Yukon XL weighs as much as like a Hellcat Durango or an SRT Grand Cherokee. Like, I'm telling you, look it up. Look up the curb weight for these vehicles. Dude, they weigh the same. So you're trying to tell me that, and essentially I have a big block, and I don't know. Well, the possibilities are endless. So as of right now, you guys know I'm going to redo the motor. I kind of want to do a drag and drive this year. I don't know if I just want to put some heads on it, put a cam in it. I'm definitely going to do a cam swap. I don't know if I just want to slap stock heads back on it, or source out another driver's side head and then have the heads sent off to get CNC'd and all that other good stuff. But then later, I don't want to go back and then have to open up the motor, pull the motor, and drop in a stroker crank and stuff like that. You guys let me know what's going to happen, because this is basically going to be a new drag truck. Oh, that's what I was saying. It's really crazy because it seemed like trucks and SUVs, it's like the go-to now. Like, if you put a power adder to it, supercharger, turbos, twin turbos, dude, you're gonna fly like no matter what you have. Like, you're just gonna fly. And I'm gonna want to look up and see if anyone has like built. I'm pretty sure lots of people have built turbo Tahoes and Yukons and stuff like that, and Suburbans. So I'm gonna see if I can probably see what they done and take it a little step further, because like this will be like the ultimate sleeper. But anyway, guys, that's a little update. We're back. The YouTube thing right there where we always say we're back and then we disappear, and we're back, and I'm back making videos. New truck. Let's see what happens. All right. I think that sums it up. I told you guys the details of the truck. I told you guys what's happening to the Blazer and what my plans are moving for the future. So I'm gonna go look up some things, map it all out, put it on paper. It really helps when you put your ideas out on paper instead of leaving them all in your head, because then you kind of, you know, weave in and out, especially like someone like me who's like a rambler and a scatterbrain. But yeah, that's it. If you guys are new here, definitely hit the like, subscribe button and stuff like that. I do a lot of crazy, outrageous things. I'm mostly known for the Pontiac G8 LS swap that I did. That was like balls out crazy fast with like lots of nitrous. So just imagine what I can do with this big behemoth, big hippo. I don't know, LSX hippo or something like that. I don't know, but I'm out. Like, subscribe, do whatever, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.